Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be installing the new drive shaft I got for the Jeep TJ. I just picked it up from the Driveline shop. I used Cardanic Driveline. They're located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I gave them the main shaft angle of the transfer case. I gave them the differential angle. And with that, we were able to do a calculation and decide we were going to do a CV/double card U-joint drive shaft. Just picked it up. It looks really good. Let me go over to the workbench and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Take a look at the difference between the two drive shafts. Here's a factory one, here's a new one. This now has a CV end, which is a double carded U-joint. There's 2 U-joints and a bearing in the middle over here. This will bolt up to the new SYE eliminator kit on the transfer case. We have a new U-joint over here, and this over here adjusts the sizing of it. I also want to mention this is all 100% custom made. As you can see, it has its own welds here. This tubing comes together with a shaft like this, and this part over here was custom cut and welded and painted at the Driveline shop. Shout out to Cardanic Driveline. They operate just in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They do amazing custom work. I also have their drive shaft on my Jeep Cherokee. Next thing to do is put the new drive shaft on the TJ over there. First things first, so I need to go get some bolts for it. Check it out. Look at that. If that ain't a sight for sore eyes, I don't know what is. That is probably the most beautiful piece on this truck. No, I'm just kidding. The whole truck's awesome, but still. Bolted up perfect. I got the ARP hardware for it as well, so you don't got to worry about any sort of bolts falling or snapping or anything like that. Everything's greasable. This should last the life of the truck, so whoever's going to buy this thing, they shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Well, it's the next day. We're finally going to go on a road test with the Jeep. Just a little recap. The new transfer case is in, the new drive shaft's in, I got all the hardware in, everything's greased, good to go. Fingers crossed that there's no more shaking or vibration. Let's go. Pouring like crazy today. Just to recall also, the vibration started about 30 miles per hour and traveled upwards. It's definitely a lot quieter in here than what it was before, that's for sure. The fact that I can even hear myself talk right now is goes to show there's a huge difference. Okay, here we go, first straightaway. Okay, there you go. We're up to 40 now. Nice and quiet, no shaking, nothing. Steering wheel's nice and tight. Oh, wow, that's a breath of fresh air. Oh, nothing feels better than when all your blood, sweat, and tears finally pay off. See if we can get it up to highway speeds now. That'll be the final test. Weather makes for driving fast a little bit more difficult, but let's see if we get it to 5th gear now. Okay, this is 50 miles per hour, 5th gear. All is good. All is good. Little to no wandering. Oh, look at that. Alignment's actually pretty good. That's a bonus. Okay, it's downshift. Another one. And final one. Shifts are nice, very nice. Well, that wraps up the road test. It went really well. definitely goes to show that all the months and hours of work spent on this truck paid off. It runs and drives amazing. I haven't really driven many vehicles with 35-inch tires, but to say the least, this feels like a completely different truck. Like, compared to when I got it to now, I'll leave the link below for the first drive when I first got this truck back in November, but it is a night and day difference. I'm glad it's done. This will be the final segment of the build. Next video will be just a before and after when it's all detailed and cleaned. You know, this channel goes based off what my subscribers want. Clearly there's some interest in what I do, which is amazing. Still, I can never believe my YouTube channel is actually getting some sort of feedback, good or bad. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy other people seeing what I do. So if you guys like what I do, please, let's keep this going. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos on upcoming vehicles, even my own personal vehicles. So many videos to do, so many ideas I have. I'd like to see it all come together over the next little while. So please come back. Thanks.